Hello, everybody. Back here again for another vlog a day. And today was Thursday, the 27th, also known as Thanksgiving. And today was a beautiful sunny day outside. Unfortunately, surprisingly cold. It was ridiculously cold out there. I ended up last night, went through, or yesterday, I guess, late afternoon into dark. Did a bunch of work on the cars and stuff, swapped some tires around, got my snow tires on the front of it, moved the other tires to the rear to kind of rotate through. Always fun out there in the sleet and the snow and all that good stuff. And then worked on the house, a bunch of things, and was wearing my running shoes from out running, so I was already, feet were wet from running the 2 inches of slush as I went for my run yesterday. The reason I bring it up is that was my bane of my existence this afternoon and evening and into early night. I didn't think about it at all. Did not get my running shoes dry, and I wore the same ones because they're my snow slash slick running shoes, and I didn't think about it at all. Put on my running shoes after everything today, headed out for my run, and got about, I don't know, half mile into the run, not even, maybe quarter mile. By half mile, I knew what was going on. Quarter mile, my feet were frozen. Got figured out. Half mile, I realized my shoes were wet. Now my socks were wet, and my feet were frozen to death. So turned what was going to be a probably little 5K run into a little bit less than a 2 mile run. I almost turned into a straight 1 mile run. Decided to go ahead and leg it out a little bit farther and knocked out, I think, about not a little less than a 2 mile run. I ran 1.75 miles. My leg was cramping up a little bit from running the deeper snow in that, and my feet were so cold. I stopped at 1.75 and then walked out the last quarter mile to basically, I guess, to finish out my run, but I wanted to kind of use the walking as my stretching thing. Also, the fun part about that was I had left my warm winter boots at my buddy's house because I changed my running gear there and then went running. So I had to go back out by his place, which wasn't a big deal, but to get my dry, warm boots. So that kind of sucked. But that was the end of the day. Then I drove home, all that good stuff. But the fun part of the day was I headed up to my buddy's place. Had I known ahead of time he was running 7 miles today, I probably would have headed up there for that, which luckily I didn't know he was running 7 miles because I would have had those wet, cold shoes, and I could not have done 7 miles in those wet, cold shoes. It just would not have happened. So that was one of the things I'm kind of glad he didn't tell me about it yesterday or day before, give me a heads up about running 7 today, because I would have definitely been in some bad situations. So went ahead, headed up there to his place though, hung out with his dad and that. He got home flying stuff and got cleaned up from his run and that. We sat in the smoked cabin, I guess you want to call it, and smoked ourselves a nice cigar. Headed in, had our Thanksgiving lunch, dinner, I'm not sure what people call it, whatever, but the noontime meal. Had that really good meal. A lot of the family showed up in that, so it was kind of nice hanging around their family. I've kind of become a, I guess, honorary member of that family, it seems like. So I was up there, just had a really nice little meal, plenty of food, good conversations, giving the kids a hard time, and just kind of laughing and joking and having a lot of fun. Headed back out to the shed for a while, smoked our second cigar of the day and that. Just kind of hung around and BS quite a bit, and got some reports about how Walmart was packed, Kmart was packed and that, because the Black Friday sale starts now at 6 o'clock, I guess, on today. So went ahead from there, went to head out to go do my run. So when I changed there at the house, on the way in I saw that Target and Kmart both were just crazy packed. Got my run done, headed back to get my boots. I was going to stop at Kmart. There was some stuff I was kind of wanting on the deals. And then I realized it's not worth the few bucks savings to deal with the crowd. But mostly I had a little bit of a, I guess, I don't know, holier than thou type situation of thinking, if I go there, if I spend $1, Kmart wins because they punish their employees and making them work today. And today's a day for Thanksgiving, not a day to go shop and buy junk that I don't really need and nobody else is going to want. So I went ahead and said, you know what, to hell with them. I'm not going to bother. Just said, screw it. Headed on home. Got my boots and stuff. Went back, kind of said, hey, I'm not going to reward a store for doing bad behavior. And I think making employees work on Thanksgiving is a bad behavior type situation. It's not communist. I understand that stuff. They're not forced. Those employees are more than welcome to quit and go to a store that doesn't require that, or find a job, make their own business, whatever the hell. There's all kinds of reasons I don't want that stuff dumping on me. I understand everybody has a choice. They could also choose to not drive a new car they couldn't afford to pay for. They got tons of payments, $200 a month phone bill and a $200 a month cable bill. A lot of things can be knocked down to virtually nothing or very low to where you can survive and not work at a store that requires you to work on holidays. But that's all fully different rant. This is just I decided not to reward a store for what I think is bad behavior. So went ahead and skipped it, headed on home, got my boots, warmed my feet up a little bit in the drive home. That worked out nice. Got back to town. I thought, I'm going to go check out our Walmart. I thought if there's really nobody there and stuff, it's a 24-hour Walmart, not that big a deal, and if it's not too busy. And that Walmart parking lot there, it's a pretty good sized parking lot, fully full. Handful of spots empty now because people are leaving, but it was full as crap. The back parking lot around the building, which is not really a parking lot, it's like a driveway, was too wide. Probably, the full length of the Walmart was packed up with cars waiting for phone calls for their family to basically then pull back on the front to get them, I assume. They're blocking the roads. They had cars parked on both sides of the street. About 3 blocks, maybe 4 blocks away. It was just disgusting. There's a car wash, I'd say probably a block and a half away from it. That parking lot was full of cars and stuff. And I'm like, there's not that good of deals, people. It's not worth it at all. Be with your family. And I understand some people find that's like a fun little time. They go out together. They go shopping and stuff. I'm all cool with that. That's what we want to do. But not my thing today. I just said to hell with it. Drove on by it and said I'll just worry about it, tomorrow or Saturday, whatever. I did decide to go, as of right now, my plan is to go up to Black Friday shopping with my aunt. We're not going to leave the house till like 8:30 though. So we're going to go up together and stuff, kind of just, I don't know, just have some nice conversations. There's a few deals that she's wanting to get, a few things I wouldn't mind grabbing. I don't mind the Black Friday later in the day. I'm not going to be out there at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m., that kind of thing. It's not worth it. So, like I said, we're going to leave here at like 8:30 a.m., head up there to go do some shopping, have herself a good time, and go from there. So, that's all I've got for now. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving day. Oh, we reached up to, I think, a high of 16 degrees today. It was in the negatives for the low. So always a fun day there. But hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope it was good weather. The roads, other than being a little slick here, wasn't too bad at all. Beautiful weather. Beautiful sunny day. It felt much warmer than 16 outside today with the sun shining. So take care of yourself. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.